This is going to be a drone video of tract 14 at Cave Hollow. We're on the south side. This video was actually taken before that road was widened out. So when you get out there, you'll see it's about twice as wide. All the roads were already in place. The guys just went through and kind of widened them and shaped them and all that good stuff. So you will notice that when you're out there. And as we get up into the air in a moment here, I believe we have spliced in a couple maps that kind of show how the property's situated, so you can see that. But potential for tremendous views from this tract. It's the highest on the south side by the easement road. Slopes down as you move northwesterly away from the road. So that's a view to the northwest over the property. You can see how it slopes down. There's actually a tiny little creek bed which crosses over the north part of the property. And if we switch to the maps in a moment, you might be able to see that. It's going to be a wet weather creek bed, I'm sure, but it's going to have some neat rocks and gravel and fossils and stuff in there. The property's basically all wooded, as you can see. Oh, okay, so there's an aerial map. Tract 14 is what we're looking at. The purple road is where we just took off from. That's the easement road, the purple line, I should say. Goes northwesterly, borders up against that neighboring meadow or pasture. There's a topo map. Property is the highest on the southeast side at the road. If we count the lines, 20 feet per line, it slopes down a total of about 200 feet from the highest point to the lowest point, which is that creek bed. So that's what gives you that awesome view you're going to have from this property. As we look over this, like we just said, basically all wooded, might have a few natural openings. Now we're looking southerly, that's Highway 5 off in the distance. From Highway 5 you take the easement road and basically go, I guess, straight north or northeast to the property on the gravel easement road. And I believe we're going to do a full flyover here in a moment. So we're over the south end, we're over the road basically at the southeast side of the property. And we'll fly northwesterly directly over the property. Some tall timber on this one. You've got a good mixture of timber. We've actually got the aerial map open as we're doing this video or whatnot, this narration. And basically the southern half of the property looks like it's going to be more hardwood trees. There's perhaps a natural opening. And then once you get to about the middle, it shows it transitioning into mostly cedar trees, so we'll probably see that. You can see where it really looks like it starts to slope, quite a few cedar trees in there. And then as you get toward the bottom, it flattens out. You have that little creek bed. Easy to tell where this particular tract ends because it goes right up to that meadow area. A couple natural openings on the property. So that area is mostly cedar trees with some hardwoods. And then we might, there's the little creek bed. Look right in the middle of the video there. That's going to be the little creek bed on the property. And whoever's doing the drone video spotted it as well. The guys have been finding cool fossils and arrowheads in the creek bed out here. Doesn't look like that's running when this video was taken. But obviously it's been a creek bed for a few thousand years because you can see the gravel in there. If you're going to do any kind of building projects or landscaping, it's pretty cool to have your own source of actual authentic gravel right on site. We know people who've spent well over $10,000 having gravel trucked in, creek gravel trucked in to get that natural look around their building sites. Okay, so now we're over about the northwest section of the property, and we're looking back to the southeast toward the easement road. So we're over the lowest part. You can see the property rises up as we head back toward that easement road. Very peaceful out here, very private. You can put in your own driveway and go back. I mean, you could go back 300, 400, 500, 600 feet on this property. And just because of the lay of the ground, you're going to have a view from probably 80% of the property. You're going to have the potential for a great view. Location is excellent, of course, in southern Ozarks County, Missouri. About 2 miles from Arkansas, but it is on the Missouri side. To the north, you've got Gainesville, Missouri, small little town. It's the county seat for Ozark County. To the south, Closest city to the south would be Mountain Home, Arkansas. And that's a pretty good sized regional city. That's about 20 miles to the south. And probably trying to find that easement road. It was pretty tough to see from the air before it was widened out. You do want a truck or an SUV with four-wheel drive for any of the tracks at Cave Hollow. With the gravel easement roads, just good to have a little extra clearance and have the four-wheel drive just in case. Big deer out here, big turkey as well. Check out the full listing page on the website at InstantAcres.com if you're not already there. If this tract is sold, you can potentially see the other available tracts, and if you have any questions, just let us know.